Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives. After his wives divorced him, Kody wanted to leave Robyn because he became self-destructive. After his first 3 wives left him, sister wife star Kody went through a lot of emotions. He revealed in the most recent episode that he went through a very dark period following their departure. He struggled to make sense of his life and felt utterly broken. He even became self-destructive. Things escalated to such an extent that he decided to part ways with Robyn. He added that his perspective on marriage changed after his divorce. Kody has always been vocal about his spirituality and his ability to follow the church's rules. According to spiritual laws, society always frowns upon divorce. He had difficulty accepting that he was the one going through the divorce and had made a mistake. In the most recent episode, Robyn also asked him if he wanted to continue polygamy by getting married again and having another wife. She recognizes that he is accustomed to a particular lifestyle, and he will find it challenging to maintain monogamy. Sister wives. Robyn's new version fails to impress fans. Robyn doesn't have a good reputation among sister wives fans. She is famous for her lies, manipulative tricks, tears, and other negative traits. However, this time around, TLC viewers were surprised to see her latest version in recent episodes. The show is back after an almost 2-month hiatus. Robyn developed a new personality in the second half. She has started to become calm, relaxed, and happy. In recent episodes, she has stopped crying, which is shocking, as she used to cry over everything. Instead, she was smiling all the time and it was quite creepy. Robyn is no longer popular with fans. Sister wives. Kody reveals why he wanted to walk away from Robyn after his other wives left. Kody is a staunch patriarch and a believer in polygamy. When his 3 wives left him, he had to embrace monogamy. He is now alone with Robyn. In the recent episode, Kody shared that his beliefs in marriage have changed. He believes that it's easy to get into a marriage, but it's very hard to get out of it. However, situations now have changed. When he was talking to Robyn about polygamy, he admitted that he was resentful because all of his wives had left him. In the last moments with his wives, it felt terrible. He still feels bitter about it many times. However, despite the changes, he has now accepted monogamy. He doesn't want to remarry or restart his polygamist life. Kody has been leading as a polygamist for decades, but now he can confidently say that with Robyn, he has finally found his peace. He is content with their current situation. He added that there was also a point where he wanted to walk away from Robyn. The star of Sister Wives said that he wanted to end the relationship because he felt like he was broken and hurting himself. Kody reflected on the days when he wanted to sabotage his relationship with Robyn. He also acknowledged that he had hurt Robyn and that it was unfair and offered an apology to her for his dark space. Kody explains that Robyn was withdrawing from him as a result of his anger. He was experiencing anger and rejection. He lashed out at her as the number of failed marriages mounted. Was Robyn Brown a diesel jeans model in Sister Wives? Was Sister Wives star Robyn Brown really a diesel jeans model? Fans have been asking themselves that since it came up on the Sunday, April 27th episode of the hit TLC reality series. However, this has already been discussed, and it probably won't be the last. So, what is Robyn's past? Read on for more information. Is it true that Robyn Brown was a diesel jeans model? Janelle Brown casually mentioned one of the reasons Kody Brown fell in love with Robyn Brown on the Sunday, April 27th episode of Sister Wives. He claimed that she was a diesel jeans model, and that really won him over. His ex-wives had noted how he liked a pretty woman, and early in his marriage to Robyn, the family went camping. Robyn was applying makeup while Janelle and Christine Brown Woolley were setting things up. This was uncomfortable, but it fit in with her wanting to be pretty for Kody. After Janelle made the statement about Robyn modeling for Diesel, many wondered how true this could be. Kody has previously mentioned it as a draw for Robyn. She provided him with the fantasy he had long desired, but viewers are having trouble seeing it. Kody mentioned Robyn being a winner on a podcast a short while back. He noted that he had a diesel jeans model coming into his family, and other men wanted her, as well, which made her all the more desirable. So, was she a model? It does not appear that she was any sort of model, including for Diesel. She does have an IMDb with 2 acting credits to her name. Robyn played a model on the hit series, Just Shoot Me, in 1998, and a cheerleader on CMT 2000 Countdown. Aside from that, and her time on Sister Wives, no evidence shows that she was ever a model. So many questions. Sister Wives fans do not understand why this Diesel jeans lie was ever created. Did Kody Brown think Robyn Brown looked incredible in this brand of jeans? Or is there more to the story that no one knows? Robyn does not appear to be a model in any searches, which raises no questions. Of course, fans have mocked Robyn's modeling career and photoshopped her next to a gas pump. That is the closest they think she got to Diesel, but viewers had more to say about her elusive career. I suspect she fell for one of those early 2000s modeling scams and still hasn't figured it out. Listen. I don't think she's even ever worn a pair of Diesel jeans in her life. Even if she did, Diesel was played out by 2010. That's some 2008 stuff. Robyn and model in same sentence. LMAO. Since this is such a hot topic, maybe Robyn can address the truth behind her alleged modeling days. She should post some photos from back in the day to prove that Kody is not lying. However, no one is likely to believe that. Here's why Kody Brown is eating his words on Sister Wives. It's really hard to feel sorry for Kody Brown, especially if you've been a loyal fan of Sister Wives. The viewers have witnessed the once happy polygamous villain transform into a shell over the course of 19 seasons. The 18-year-old father of 2 is now an expert at yelling at those around him. Additionally, he never fails to attribute the clan's demise to no one other than himself. But recently, the father of 18 admitted there are some sentiments he wishes he could take back. Sister Wives Kody Brown regrets denying his love. It isn't often you hear an apology leave Kody's mouth. Even though his recent remarks are not exactly an apology, they are a step toward comprehending the TLC star's personality. The conversation took place on the most recent episode of Sister Wives. Once again, Robyn Brown was sobbing over the state of their once large family. She told her husband, "I think the biggest thing is whether or not you're able to process through it enough that you can be yourself again, because you've been very, very angry, and I understand this." Kody tells her, "And I apologize, and I understand that I've been in a bad place," and he doesn't hesitate to apologize. "I apologize to you. I'm sorry to them." Fans everywhere were looking out their windows to see if hell had indeed frozen over. The good news is that it has not. Kody then took to his confessional to share a few more emotions. He said, "Plural marriage is hard. I thought from my myopic perspective it was just hard on me, but I failed to recognize what a struggle this would be for my wives." Kody added, "I'm trying to move on, but I'm kind of arrogant and cocky about how I do it in order to fight the emotions." Kody Brown is blaming Sister Wives' divorce for his bitterness. Kody surprised fan and Robyn by adding, "Like all that sh*t I said about not loving my wives and stuff, my exes, was just like me trying to dial in how I felt about it." According to Kody, he was *ting myself. "I was like, oh yeah, I'm not affected by this. They are no more, those nasty women. Regardless, I never loved them. I mean, this is really the crap I was spewing because that was the only defense I had. Divorce just does that to you." Kody once told people that moving forward is still one of those things where you go through a divorce, you almost feel like God doesn't exist, and you're so angry, so bitter. You need to let some sunshine back in. That's the thing. I think we're just in a transitionary point where I am letting sunshine back in. Sister Wives fans have watched as Kody has tried to sabotage his only remaining relationship. He got into fights with Robyn in season 18 and even ran off while they were filming. Even though Kody is moving on, it is apparent he is still blaming his first 3 wives for the divorces. Fans of Sister Wives won't let Kody Brown go unpunished. Sadly, no matter what Kody does, he will most likely never win back the favor of Sister Wives fans. This season has shown Kody baptizing his and Robyn's daughter. While for the family, it was a sweet moment, fans found the scene cringy. And many felt he was trying to insert himself into a memory that he didn't need to. No matter what Kody says, his actions speak way louder than his words. He still has yet to reach out to his older children, with whom he has been feuding for years. Recently, Meri Brown spoke out on the Tamron Hall show and indicated that he was not being kind to her. Kody's first wife shared that their relationship was non-existent. To be honest with you, I'm dealing with a lot of grief. Not over the marriage. I'm done with that. I'm dealing with grief that our divorce couldn't even be what I was hoping for it to be. That we could be kind to each other. For over a decade, Sister Wives provided viewers with a rare and intimate look into a modern-day polygamist family. Kody Brown, the patriarch of the Brown family, once juggled 4 marriages, each with distinct dynamics, emotions, and challenges. From the beginning, the show painted a picture of unity, albeit strained, between Kody and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. However, what was once held up as an alternative model of family structure has since crumbled, leaving Kody legally and spiritually married only to Robyn Brown. The others, Meri, Janelle, and Christine, chose their independence over a deteriorating plural marriage. But in a recent emotional revelation during the show's new episodes, Kody confessed something that caught many fans off guard. After the exodus of his first 3 wives, he sank into a deep depression, a self-destructive spiral so intense that he even considered walking away from Robyn, his remaining wife and closest ally. The Kody we see today is a man who has shed his belief in plural marriage, borne the brunt of spiritual guilt, and undergone a complete emotional unraveling. This essay explores how Kody reached that breaking point, why he considered ending his relationship with Robyn, and how both he and Robyn are attempting to navigate their new life in monogamy, one that neither ever intended to embrace. Kody Brown, from polygamist patriarch to a man alone. Kody Brown's identity was once deeply entrenched in the practice of polygamy. It wasn't just a lifestyle, it was a belief system tied to his faith and community. He was spiritually married to all his wives, and his role as a husband to 4 women and father to 18 children gave him purpose. But everything began to unravel when Christine Brown, the 3rd wife he spiritually married, decided to leave in 2021. Her departure opened the floodgates for more instability, eventually leading to Janelle and Meri also choosing to sever their ties with him. The emotional weight of those breakups seemed too much for Kody to bear. For a man so rooted in control, spiritual obedience, and family structure, the collapse of his marriages struck at his core. Kody described himself in recent episodes as self-destructive and deeply angry, filled with bitterness over how things ended. These aren't just hollow words for dramatic effect. Kody has displayed alarming emotional swings, vacillating between resentment, rage, and moments of vulnerability. His admission that he considered leaving Robyn is one of the most shocking developments in the show's recent history. For years, Robyn was perceived as the favorite, the wife who enjoyed special privileges and emotional intimacy with Kody that others did not. That Kody would want to leave her shows how deeply broken he had become after losing his other relationships. Why Kody considered walking away from Robyn. Kody's emotional spiral reached such a low point that he no longer trusted himself. He admitted on the show that he was engaging in self-destructive behavior and that his bitterness was spilling into his relationship with Robyn. He even began to lash out at her, despite the fact that she was still there for him, still loyal, and still committed. One key quote stood out: "I was in a dark place. I wanted to sabotage everything, even what was still good in my life." That good was Robyn, but Kody felt undeserving of that love and loyalty. His internal guilt about failing his other wives, combined with a sense of spiritual and emotional failure, drove him to consider ending even his last remaining marriage. This mindset is not uncommon among those experiencing grief and trauma. When people feel they've failed those closest to them, they often push away the ones still offering love. For Kody, Robyn was a mirror reflecting his perceived shortcomings. Instead of finding comfort in her, he projected his pain onto her. Robyn, for her part, recognized that Kody was spiraling. She began to withdraw emotionally, a response to his anger and unpredictable behavior. This emotional disconnect further deepened Kody's feelings of isolation, creating a feedback loop of anger and withdrawal. It was a toxic dynamic that nearly ended their union. Robyn's changing role.